Hey, Al, you ready? Let's do it.
Championship weekend at Marist College as the football team closed out the PFL and the volleyball team closed out the MAC.
Running back Atiq Lucas is in studio with us to tell you about everything that happened with Marist football this year.
Marist Sports Tech Network, Episode 4, coming up
Right now.
Welcome to the Marist Sports Tech Network. It's the fourth and final episode of the semester. I'm Dylan Arthur, joined alongside by Justin D'Angelo. And Justin, boy, how does time fly, man?
Yeah, man. I just remember when we were talking about this, doing this show for our project, and it's been a great semester. It's been a lot of fun. Met a lot of new people, and it was a special Saturday for the Marist football team as they clinched a share of the PFL crown. You know, it's been a really long process for them, and it's been really rewarding. They defeated Mercer 33-7. Let's get to the highlights.
Marist getting set to take on Mercer. A win clinches them a share of the PFL crown. Senior day at Tenney Stadium. Seniors are fired up for their final home game. And this is a special moment. The Diameti brothers surprised by their two brothers who came home from military action before the game. Justin, beautiful moment.
Oh, it was great to see, and it gave me chills, really, to be honest with you. And here's what they had to say.
I just broke down crying. That was the last thing I expected. Mission accomplished on their part. I definitely did not expect that happening, but it's a blessing. Thank God first, because he put that all together.
Yeah, definitely want to thank everybody who took part. I mean, Amanda, and all the people, and the president, everybody who helped out, who knew about it. My family and everybody. It was a real special moment. I'm glad we got to share it here on this field with our last game with them.
And on to that game, Marist coming out of the tunnel to a sold-out Tenney Stadium. Third play from scrimmage for the Red Foxes, who got the ball first. It's going to be a swing pass to Matt Charlie, and he's going to make a few defenders miss. He's taking this one 53 yards to the house. And boy, what a drive to get the Red Foxes going early on, Dylan.
Yeah, their offense is really clicking on all cylinders on that first drive. I'll tell you another offense that was clicking on all cylinders, their first drive. Mercer, as they come right back and put one in the end zone. They really ran the ball effectively on this drive, Justin.
Oh, yeah. Jatari Donald, who had 91 yards on the day, really got that going for the Red Foxes. And then another turning point here, Marist would punt, but then the Mercer Bears would get the ball back, and they would fumble. Marist gets the ball in the red zone, and Atiq Lucas is going to take it from there, Dill.
Absolutely. Atiq, phenomenal day rushing. He had 69 yards and 13 carries with the 2 touchdowns on the day. You'll see his second touchdown coming up right here. Atiq takes the ball, spin move, and lowers his shoulder into the end zone. Another brilliant piece of running by Lucas.
Oh, yeah, he was phenomenal all day, and we'll have him later on in the show. Mercer now at the half trying to kick a field goal to cut the lead to 10. It is blocked by the Red Foxes, and they will take a 20-7 lead into the half.
In a game that looked like it was going to be close from the beginning, the Foxes start to pull away. And here in the second half, when it looks as though Mercer's trying to claw their way back into it, Marist defense comes up big again, Justin. Off the deflection, interception, and Marist is going to come away with it. Huge play there, another turning point, momentum shifting back to Marist.
Dylan, after that, who's going to capitalize? Who's been my man all year?
Chucky Looney.
That's right, Chucky Looney with a great pump fake, making a man miss, and he will go into the end zone. 26-7 Marist. They're cruising.
Absolutely. Great day for the Red Foxes. And the defense again, Landon Moore, he was huge. He had 4 sacks on the day, and he had that fumble recovery. Co-defensive player for the Pioneer Football League on the week. Landon Moore, the sophomore. What a game.
And guess who's coming back again, Dylan?
Chucky Looney.
Chucky Looney making 1 miss, whoop, 2 miss, whoop, and into the end zone. 33-7 Red Foxes. They can smell the PFL crown. And here you have it. Dylan, what a moment.
What an absolutely great moment for the Red Foxes. First PFL crown. You see the coaches congratulating their parody. He's fired up. The players are fired up. Just a great moment in program history, in school history. Congratulations to these players. Look at them celebrate, Justin.
On Saturday, the Marist College football team defeated Mercer 33-7 and became Pioneer Football League champions for the first time in school history. As you can see behind me, the team is celebrating as they not only won their first championship, they set a school record with 8 wins in a season.
I don't even know how to explain this. To be honest, this is the first championship I've ever won in my life, and it's here at Marist. What more can I ask for? You know, it's a Cinderella story.
Oh, it feels fantastic. I'm so happy for our guys and, you know, the senior class, the whole team and the coaching staff. Everybody put so much work into it. It started back in January last year. They just kind of made a promise to each other that they were going to get this thing done. And, you know, it's not always easy, but it just feels fantastic.
I could care less if I threw for 5 interceptions as long as we won. Like, it's the greatest feeling in the world.
Last question, how was the Gatorade?
It was cold. I'm telling you what, and I didn't see it coming. And I looked down, there was ice everywhere around me. I was like, whoa, this is bad, but it felt fantastic.
Marist will await the NCAA's ruling to decide who will go to the FCS playoffs between them and Butler. But all they can do for now is just continue to celebrate. Ryan Calvi, MSTN.
Well, folks, Marist rolls to get another win, and they clinched a share of the PFL title with Butler. Such a reluctant feeling for these Red Foxes.
Absolutely, you know, and Justin, it really all started with the defense. The offense went out there, scored right away, but then they got kind of a little bit sluggish, and the defense picked it up from there. They forced 6 total turnovers, 4 interceptions, and 2 fumble recoveries, and it really all started up front with the defensive line. Terrence Fadday, he was just himself out there, tenacious on that line, causing havoc for the opposing offense. And Landon Moore, the underclassman, really picked it up. He had 4 sacks and was named co-defensive player of the week for the Pioneer Football League. So, you know, the defense went out there and they really gave the Red Fox offense some time to adjust and get used to the schemes Mercer was throwing at them.
Of course, yeah, and a big play in this game was at the end of the first half. As you saw, Mercer went to kick a field goal, cut the lead to 10, but it was blocked, so that really kept the Red Fox's momentum going throughout this whole game, and they didn't stop from there. You said Landon Moore played great. You know, usually it's Fadday, but then Moore has a great day, steps up, and we've seen it with this team just stepping up, and it's a different person every week. And we can just put this, all our shows like on repeat with this offense. Chucky Looney, another fantastic day. He did it both throwing the ball and rushing. He had 99 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns, and so many third downs. Looney was able to rush for first downs and keep the Marist Red Foxes drives going and extending plays and keeping the Mercer offense off the field and giving the defense a rest, and it's such a big help. And in the passing game, you know, Bart was not able to play, so they had a lot of other people step up. Matt Trolley had 89 yards and a touchdown on the opening drive. He had a great run and a great catch and run after the catch. And Armani had 45 yards receiving. Not that great of a day as we saw 2 weeks ago, but still, it's people stepping up every once in a while. And Atiq Lucas on the ground ran for 2 touchdowns and 69 yards. So it was a great day for the Red Foxes again.
You know, absolutely. And one of the things I really noticed about this game was the noise at Tenney Stadium.
Yeah.
The fans really got into this game, and you could just see this team, they've put Marist football back on the map. Everybody's excited about Marist football again. Stadium was absolutely packed. It was electric in there, and the players really fed off that throughout the game.
Oh, without a doubt. And it's such a relief for Coach Parity, who's been here for so long, and the coaches just being on the field when I was there filming and just seeing the players and the coaches, just their relief and their happiness and finally being able to get over this hump and getting their first PFL championship. And it's going to be an interesting scenario to see who the NCAA picks out of Butler and Marist. As we're filming this, we do not know the result, but when we air the show, the result will be made. So we're hoping that the Red Foxes actually get in, and I think they really do deserve it. I think they've had, like we've discussed, a stronger schedule, and they played better against San Diego. You know, last-second field goal coming up really close. So what do you think, Dill?
Absolutely, you know, and one of the things that really sticks out to me about this team is the balance that they show on offense, defense, and special teams. All phases of their games are developed. So that's just why I think that if they're able to get into the postseason, they can make a run of it. So I definitely think they deserve a postseason berth, but just at that point now, we got to wait and see, Justin. Wait and see what the NCAA thinks, and we'll see from there.
Hopefully it's good news, but we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have running back Atiq Lucas.
Yeah, so the game the other day on Saturday?
Oh, incredible.
Phenomenal.
You guys mind if I sit here?
Oh, sorry, Dylan. I was actually saving that seat for Justin.
Sorry, bud. Yeah, but anyway, they played out of their minds. They're gonna be tough to beat down the stretch.
Excuse me, is anyone sitting here?
Actually, no. No one's sitting there.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good. Can't complain, you know.
Welcome back to the Marist Sports Talk Network. We're joined by running back Atiq Lucas, PFL champion. So Atiq, how does it feel?
Feels great. Definitely getting this win, getting this PFL championship is a dream come true. A dream come true for the team. All of us are excited. The words don't express it. You know how much effort we put into it, and just seeing our dream manifest.
All right, now Atiq, obviously some things have to happen for you guys to make the playoffs. Disregarding that situation, if the season were to end today, how do you guys feel about what you accomplished this year?
We're very satisfied. We worked very hard. You know, getting that PFL championship was something that has been on our mind since day one. We've done a lot of things that Marist has never done in history. You know, we're very comfortable in the position we are. You know, having the opportunity to play in the playoffs would be great, but we're satisfied. You know, we did what we were supposed to do. I mean, obviously going to the playoffs would be great, and you know, as football players and getting the Marist name out there would be wonderful, but you know, we're happy where we're at.
So, if you were to go into a playoff scenario, how confident are you in your team to go on the road and actually win a playoff game?
Like we've had the same mentality. We've actually talked about this in some of our meetings that we're going to go out there and give it the best that we got. It's the playoffs; anything can happen. You know, obviously some of those teams have, you know, more scholarship athletes and have playoffs experience and things like that. But, you know, we would go out there and just give it the best effort we got. We think we can play with any team in the nation, and we would go out there and show them who the Foxes are, you know.
Now, you mentioned some of the milestones that this team set. What is it like to be the most winning team in Marist football history with those 8 wins this season?
It is something special that we us as a group, you know, offense, defense, special teams, the coaches, we're all proud of ourselves. We definitely worked hard for it. A little shocking, you know, we were very close for a while, and the fact that we've actually done this is a dream come true. I mean, we're definitely a humble group about it. You know, if you come up to the guys and you ask us, I mean, it's, you know, we're just doing our job. We're doing what we're supposed to do, and something that we've all worked for. I think it's just a all-around group effort. Chuck's doing wonderful. You know, passing the ball, making plays. Offensive blocking beautifully, and that's helped me in the run game. And the defense have been excellent as they have been in past years.
Yeah, you just touched on Chucky. What's it like playing alongside a guy like him?
Chuck is a very enthusiastic guy, to say the least. He's a personal friend, a family friend, very close friend, probably one of my best friends here. And he brings a lot of energy to the team. He's a great leader. I'd definitely say he's the voice of our team. You know, and he's a very competitive guy on the field, you know, especially being a running back, being right next to him. I hear everything, you know, we talk. And he's a competitor, and he's a good person, and I think he's an excellent captain for our team, and definitely something that Mercer should be proud of. Yeah.
Now, for you personally, you didn't play at all last year. You were with an injury, and it seemed like every time I'd go to check the box scores, I saw a 100-yard game after 100-yard game by you and touchdown after touchdown. What was it like for you to come back and have such a strong season after missing all of last year?
It's something, I don't even know how to put it in words. It's something that I've been waiting for a long time. Being hurt and being on the side and watching us lose by 3 like we did in the past year was something very heartbreaking to me. And I really want to see, you know, coming back this year to make that difference. Coming into spring ball, I had that mentality that I was going to come and try to contribute as much as I could to the team and really set a run game for our offense. And I have to give a great credit to my success to my offensive line. BC, Fed, Peter Evans, Rocco Manfrey, Mike Mangino. All those guys did a great job setting the holes and making it easy for me to pick the holes and do what I do in the secondary. Also my fullbacks, Louis Catrone and Connor Shagru also did an excellent job, you know, clearing out linebackers. So, I mean, it really was a real team effort, you know, and granted I've had my chances to make some special things happen in secondary, but it was really a group effort all around.
Now, with a balanced team, you need a great coach team. You want to talk about Coach Parry and how long he's been here and to finally get that first championship, what it's like being a player for him?
It's great. He's an excellent mentor to all of us. He's there for us as far as anything. He's a very easy guy to talk to. He's been a motivator since the beginning. You know, we got off to a rough start, losing 2 games, and he was real strong in keeping us together and keeping our heads focused and making sure that we stayed on track. He's a very nice guy. I have his number. He has a cell phone. Call him at any time you want. He's there for you. And I think that's something special that we have here at Marist all around. You know, is that close-knit, tight family. That's something that we break down to every time that we in practice. You know, it's family, and that's how it is.
Atiq, you touched on the strong defense that you guys have this year. What is having such a strong defense and having players like Terrence Fidei and Zach Quarles and Paul Spikowski, what is having guys like that and having such a strong defense do for you as an offense? Does it really clear your head and give you guys a good mindset knowing that, you know, you can take as much time as you need and go out there and just really work to get the ball in the end zone and take your time?
Definitely. Having a strong defense definitely gives you a sense of confidence, you know, and obviously as an offense you want to execute and score every time you get the ball, but this is the game of football and sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And having a strong defense and a defense that you can rely on to create turnovers like they did against Mercer and be stout in the red zone and on 3rd down and really take away what teams want to do as far as their game plans go is unbelievable for an offense, something to depend on. And something as a point that we emphasize going into the season was as an offense, being a credit to the defense, you know, being able to put up points and every time they get a turnover, scoring on those turnovers and really not turning the ball over so they can get rest as well.
Now, senior day, you're actually going to come back, as you said, for your fifth year.
Yes.
What was the decision behind that?
You know, playing football for 4 years is something not everybody can say they've done, and football is very special to me. And missing my junior year due to that injury, that was a real tough time for me, you know, being on the sideline, not being able to play. And I really wanted to come back not only just to try to, you know, give another shot for that championship, but for my friends and, you know, the players, the guys that I play with. You know, it's like a family, and I want to play this game as long as I possibly can.
Now, could you touch a little bit on what playing football here at Marist has done for you as a person, and has it bettered you in any ways or anything like that?
Definitely. Not a lot of people understand, you know, the athlete life, but it definitely gives you certain things, you know, waking up at 5 a.m. every day and working out, going to lifts, camaraderie and friendship. You know, our whole football team is a very tight-knit group, you know, because we go through everything together, you know, and we're always there for each other on and off the field, and we hang out together. We know each other's families. We eat together. You know, like I said, me and Chuck are very good friends, family friends. I know his mother, his sister, his brother, everything. I know everything, and he knows the same thing. You know, and we visit each other and stuff. Being an athlete is definitely an experience that has, I think, has bettered my character. You know, and taught me a lot of things, hard work, and giving everything you got every time you're somewhere, and giving people your full attention, and being on time, and things like that.
All right, I have 2 final questions. These are kind of non-football related. We're in the middle of No Shave November.
Okay.
Who has the best beard on the team?
Easily BC. Easily.
I knew it. I knew it.
BC easily has the best beard, definitely.
And who's the funniest guy in the locker room?
Funniest guy, by far, Pete Evans. Peter Evans is a character. I mean, we have a lot of characters on the football team, but Peter Evans is on his own planet. You know, he's a funny guy. He's a great guy to be around, and he's an excellent friend.
Awesome. Well, you heard it from Atiq Lucas. Check if you can see BC around campus. Check out that beard. So, thank you, Atiq. We really appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Thank you for coming, and we'll be right back on the Marist Sports Talk Network.
Ever since the Marist Sports Talk Network has blown up on campus, it's hard to walk around without getting bothered. Some of us have sought outside protection.
Oh my God, is that Brian Calvi?
From the Marist Sports Talk Network, right?
I want to go say hi.
Whoa, average Joe. This is more valuable than Stuart Scott. This is what God
Not here!
Don't fight it.
Maybe next time, kid. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Marist Sports Talk Network. Dylan Arthur, joined alongside by Justin D'Angelo. Just saw our exclusive interview with Marist running back Atiq Lucas. And I just want to congratulate the football team again. They had a phenomenal season. Congratulations on your PFL crown. I know we had a phenomenal time covering you guys. You guys were really exciting, fun to watch. And Justin?
Yeah, it was a great experience. I know I had the ability to do things with this project and stuff that I probably would have never been able to. So, but continuing on with the theme of champions, the volleyball team got their first MAC title in school history on Saturday.
Yeah, they defeated Ryder in a close game. They won that game 3-2. And it was just a balanced attack for the Red Foxes. Right off the bat, they had 3 huge contributors. Mackenzie Stevens, she chipped in 26 kills. Kelsey Leahy had 19 kills, and Courtney Shaw had 14. So anytime you're able to get that type of contribution from your hitters, you're going to see success. And right now, they're sitting as the number 2 seed in the MAC tournament. They're set to face Iona this upcoming Saturday, and it should be an exciting run for them the rest of the way in the postseason.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see how far they actually can go. We know this team has been so consistent all year, so there's no reason why it won't continue into the postseason. And continuing on the trend of Saturday, in order to have kills, you need people that can get you assists. And Audra Brady had 65 assists on Saturday, and she was able to set up her fellow teammates for those kills. And Brooke Zywick had 31 digs and kept the volleys going for the Red Foxes. So, you know, they're getting contributions from up and down the lineup, and that's what you need come postseason time. We've talked about it with the soccer team and what the basketball team's going to need to do and the football team. So when you're getting so much consistent effort from not just 1 or 2 people, but from a whole lineup, it can only help them moving forward.
Absolutely, and it's going to be an exciting run for them moving forward. You know, they're just another balanced team. Like we talked about with the football team, they play defense, they play offense. You know, they're just very strong setter in Brady, so they definitely have a very good shot of making a run in the MAC tournament, and congratulations to them on their first MAC crown.
Yep, so you heard about the volleyball team. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about some basketball.
Welcome back to the Marist Sports Talk Network. Dylan Arthur, Justin D'Angelo. We're talking about basketball now, and kind of an unexpected thing to be saying right now, but 0-3 and 0-4, Justin. And we'll start off with the women's team. What have you seen from them so far with their 0-3 start?
Yeah, Dylan. Well, they got off to a promising start, even though in a losing effort against Kentucky. You know, the McCann Arena was packed, as you saw in our Fox report, and it was just a great experience for Marist women's basketball. And you know, they haven't been able to really get over the injury bug. You know, Casey Doolan's still out with an injury, and anytime you lose arguably your best player and your point guard, it's not really going to translate into success. But the freshmen did play well in the Kentucky game, but these girls on the road so far in their last second and third games, you know, have to take some time. You know, they're not going to come in and contribute double-doubles every single time because you got to understand they're freshmen. They're still adapting to the college game, and you have to remember they're playing one of the toughest non-conference schedules in the MAC, playing teams like Albany, who's predicted to be at the top of their conference. So once they get back into MAC play and they get back home in the McCann Arena, I think this team will be good, and they have to heal from their injuries too. So once those things happen, they should be okay.
Absolutely, you know, and from that Kentucky game, you saw they have good senior leadership. You know, they have Emma O'Connor. They have Leanne Ockenden. Once Dooling comes back, they're going to be just fine. They're going to be at the top of the MAC like they always are. So that's going to be an exciting season to watch unfold.
Yeah, so now going to the men's side, Dylan, what have you seen from the men so far in this early season?
Well, you know, like I said, kind of an unexpected thing to be saying that they're 0-4. I expected a little bit of a quicker start, but you always have to remember, Rome was not built in a day. We've been hearing a lot about this Bauer era being initiated, this transformation. Well, transformations take time, and they've also had a tough schedule, Justin. They had to play Stony Brook, Elon, Providence, St. Joseph's. Those are top conference schools. I know Providence they've gotten off to a great start. They're a Big East school. St. Joseph's, they're an Atlantic 10 school. That's a conference that's on the rise. So they've had a tough schedule, like I said. Siobhan Lewis, he became the latest player in Marist men's basketball to score 1,000 points. He looks like he's having somewhat of a strong season so far. He's been putting in a lot of points. But what I'd like to see from this team more is a little bit more of team concept basketball. It looks like they're playing one-on-one out there, whoever has the ball. And I think if they start spreading it out more, the wins are going to start to come. And once they get into MAC play is really when we're going to see what this team's made of. You want to win your conference, Justin.
Exactly.
All these games have been non-conference. Wipe the slate clean. They're 0-0 in the MAC, and that's what counts.
Of course. Yeah, without a doubt. You know, both teams will be fine, I think, when they get to the MAC. So I can't agree with you more when you're saying about the transformation doesn't take one day. You know, patience is probably the key word for you Marist basketball fans out there. Just stay patient and stick with them because they'll get the ship turned around.
Absolutely, and like I said with the women's team, this team, they've got some seniors. They have leadership, Jay Bowie, Adam Kemp. I'm giving this team a lot more time to develop.
And Kemp's got to get healthy, too.
Exactly. You know, they're battling injuries, too. I'm going to give this team more time to develop, and come late December, early January, we're going to see what this team's made of. That's going to do it for us with this segment. We got a special closing segment when we come back. Stick around.
Welcome back to the Marist Sports Talk Network for one last time. This is Dylan Arthur, and I'm Justin Angelo. We had a great show today, our final show, and we're just going to wrap it up. And Dylan, how was the experience overall, man?
Oh, Justin, it was phenomenal, man. You know, I had a great time working with you, Garen, Ryan. You guys are the best partners I could ask for in this capping project. I know we had a blast doing it. Like I said, these were great teams to cover, great programs. I'm very excited about Marist moving forward. Not only the seasons that we have to come, the rest of the winter seasons and the spring seasons, but just even in the future in general. These teams look like they're set up to go pretty far in the future, and I'm just glad, you know, we were so fortunate to get such good seasons with what the football team did, what the volleyball team did, the multiple championships that were brought into the school.
Of course.
Got to be excited about that, and I had a great time covering them.
Yeah, it was certainly a great semester to be covering Marist sports, and you know, we just want to thank, and this is on behalf of Ryan, Garen, myself, and Dylan, that we just want to thank Marist Athletics for helping us, especially Mike Ferrara, all the coaches, the players that were so dedicated to spending their time, whether it was in studio or filming a commercial. You know, it was just a great experience to see the Marist athletes and how dedicated and enthusiastic they are into helping us make our project what it is and so successful. And also, we can't do it without you guys that view our show and watch our shows every week. It's been great, and we're going to try and keep it going, right, Dil?
Absolutely, and everything you just mentioned, the players, the coaches, athletics, Mike Ferraro helped us out a lot.
Mike's the best.
The viewers, they all made this capping project fun to do, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was a really good experience, and I hope we can keep it going next semester.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to try and keep it going. Maybe not give you as many shows, but we'll certainly see if we can get a show in every once in a while and definitely keep the tweets going, keeping you guys involved. And we're going to do one last time. Follow us on Twitter @MaristSTN, like our page on Facebook. So one last time, for Dylan Arthur, I'm Justin Angelo. For Garen Marchetti in the control room and Ryan Calvi. See you next time.
This is Calvi's signature move, but
he's going to Gronk
spike the notes.
Good night, Italy.
Peace out.
It's all that I know, yeah, it's all that I know. And you can't never tell me nothing. I ride for my clique, I get live with my clique, go get high with my clique, do or die for my clique. Said it's all that I know, yeah, it's all that I know, yeah, it's all that I know. And you can't never tell me nothing. You already know just where I be, dog. I ain't being cocky, but Philly what I'm reppin'. Watch me check it like it's hockey. I ain't tryna get it twisted. If you get it, then you got me. If you with it, cool. If not, I'll treat you like a Tamagotchi. I'ma let you down point. Yeah, I never disappoint. Give me something I can spit on. Watch me rip it like a joint. I'm about to take her out to dinner. Guarantee I tip her. Little, but we do it big like I was a dipper. And these homies never crush them. Guarantee they never bustin'. Dog, your flow be super weak. Now go to sleep like Robitussin. I ain't tryna be that homie who could never make it happen. If you down, let's get it crackin'. Make that paper, keep it stacking like I love the way it feel. When she break it down for real, what's the